Welcome, dear viewer, to episode 7 of that show everyone will forget the moment it finishes. Just like everything else these days. But before we begin, they came back again, guys, the Disney Star Wars simp rages. And this time, it was in the comment section. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to create my own story and present it to you, only to emphasize the utter absurdity of what happened in the last episode. Roll the poorly constructed LCRW film. The ending of my marriage only a few years ago had left me in devastation, and the end result of becoming a single woman in New York had seen my finances quickly drained. I had not foreseen what my life would eventually become. A small studio apartment, 2 cats that hate me, and my boss, who would rather see me dead before increasing my pay. Many nights I had laid awake dreaming of escaping this life, all to feel the sand between my toes once more and the warmth of sunshine across my face. But alas, it has been many years since I found myself enjoying this world. Instead, I was confined to the fluorescent lights of an office block. Although things were to change, as a few weeks ago I had come into a small inheritance, which was left by my aunt. It was not much, but enough to escape for a while, though I had no idea where to go. Maybe the beaches of Mexico would do me fine. The mountains of New Zealand seemed viable too. Hell, even Scunthorpe sounded better than where I was. With the choices floating around my mind and the indecision of my destination, I came to the logical conclusion that one dot thrown at the map of the world would determine my holiday location. My trip to North Korea was liberating. To see the truly free peoples of the Democratic Republic inspired me to begin planning changes within my own life. However, it was one specific night that truly set my newfound direction, as within the free state of North Korea, I was spending an evening drinking cocktails in a Western-inspired bar. I was alone, although I was also happy, but across from me stood the most peculiar man I had ever seen. He was dressed in a hat surrounded by moons and stars with a beard that told of his wisdom. "Hello," he said seductively. "You can call me the Mad Goose Wizard Ezra." Immediately I felt attraction to the man, and over the course of the night, I found my reserved nature replaced by a strange confidence. He was charming, intriguing, and with such depth that I wished to fall within his eyes and know everything about him. And as a guard entered the room informing us that the Supreme Leader had called curfew for the night, he looked at me, and I did not need to hear words to know what the expression on his face suggested. Upon returning to New York, that passionate night remained prominent within my mind. He was a devilishly handsome man with certain skills that I had not experienced before. But as time passed, a strange sickness enveloped me. I would awaken and immediately feel nausea, and alongside this I noticed my breasts had grown larger. "Oh no," I whispered to myself, and one test later confirmed what I had feared. The Mad Goose Wizard had given me his child. 9 months later I gave birth to the Mad Goose Jr. He was a happy boy, but I was not. My love for him knew no bounds. My finances, however, did not see eye to eye. I was broke, and the maternity leave had left me scrambling for any penny I could muster to pay the rent, with enough spare for a can of baked beans. Yet I knew what was needed to escape my situation. I had to find my Mad Goose Wizard, and be together forever. I gained the courage to call my father one morning, informing him of my plans. Although supportive, he did bring up an issue that I wish he had not. "How are you to find him, LRCW? This world is a big place with billions of people in it." "I will find him, father," I responded. "I just know I will. Please, I beg of you to buy me one plane ticket so I can search for him." "But to where?" he asked. "Anywhere," I responded. "It's completely up to you." It was a week later when I received the tickets he had purchased on my behalf. I did not even look at the destination as I held them in my hands. Instead, I boarded the plane and jetted off to lands unknown. Blazing heat greeted me upon landing. Sand seemed to inhabit every inch of my vision, and the sky above was a hazy blue. I left the airport not long after and began to walk the streets and then out into the open desert. I did not know where I was walking. I had no clue to where I would end up. But after a few hours in the wilderness, a man approached me. "Excuse me, sir," I called out to him, to which he paused, looking confused. "Have you seen the Mad Goose Wizard?" "Ah," said the man. "Yeah, he's right over there." That's how stupid the last episode was. I mean, entire planet randomly comes across a turtle hobbit man, and then that guy literally lives with him. Get the fuck out of it. That is a definition of crap-ass lazy writing. Shall we begin? And oh no, it's General Green Lady and the Board of Diversity Senators who are totally pissed at her, saying, "You ran off in episode 4 without permission slip signed, you frickin' dingus." But General Green Lady is a strong female of power telling Jackie Chan to shut the duck up, because if it weren't for her stunningly brave actions, then they wouldn't have... Oh, come on, let's face it, guys. She's pretty much done nothing in this show other than put a tracker on a hyperdrive. Oh, and also lots of butt shots. Lots of them. Jackie Chan ain't buying this utter absurdity, telling her, "You disobeyed direct orders. You have presented zero evidence other than anecdotal." Even though she has plenty of physical evidence that she could have shown. So he declares, "I suggest a motion to strip you of your brave. But hold those telephones, guys, because here's free CPO, the memberberry robot. Ah, look at the keys, guys. They be a jangling." He's telling all those dinguses, "You lot better quit your jibber jabber, because Leia totally did actually sign a permission slip, so she had permission the entire time." But Jackie Chan is fuming, saying, "What is this bitch on about? That is totally a lie. General Green Lady is a lying bitch with zero personality." HR Manager Karen calls the tribunal to a close, and General Green Lady is totally exonerated. But she knows that this is all malarkey, so secretly tells her, "I know Leia didn't give you a permission slip, but since I'm a Disney woman, I have reasoning skills well above Mr. Shouting McSheltface over there. So tell me, how bad is the threat?" To which General Green Lady says, "We're gonna need a bigger ship." Scene transmission, and here's Ahsoka, and she's practicing all her lightsaber moves with a hologram of Anakin. And hey look everyone, it's the keys be jingling again. Eat the member berries. So he tells her, keep practicing the lightsaber moves so you can grow up to be big and strong and all that. And okay, that seems completely useless, so what else is actually going on? Well, the oversized kettle tells her, "Listen up, you orange lady. Space whales are starting to slow down. So it looks like we're about to get to the planet that we had no idea where it was, and we had no map, but luckily, obviously we had space whales, and it was all on a hunch." So they exit hyperspace with all those big old whales. But there's space mines blowing everyone up! Who the hell put space mines in space? Oh, it was actually Thrawn, because they came to the exact planet they needed to get to in an entire freaking universe when they didn't know where they were going. So they get dodging all those mines because obviously if the turbo lasers couldn't stop them, then neither can the mines. It doesn't end there, guys, because here's a bunch of enemy fighters that start politely missing all their laser beams, giving the Orange Lady ample opportunity to go hide in the planet disk of dead whale bones. Flip-flop, because here's Big Daddy Thrawn, who's just been told that the Orange Lady is still alive and has just arrived. Oh, there's that evil bitch Morgan too, who hands him an iPad saying, "Here's all the information that I have on her." Says Thrawn. "She's got trained by Anakin." Oh, that's really cool, he was in the films. But don't worry about going to find her in the whalebone thing around the planet. It's a waste of our resources. And he's actually right. They've got a freaking Halo, and they can fuck off hyperdriving whatever the hell they want. Why are they scared about an Orange Lady? Back to Ahsoka, who's flying big time through that whalebone thing. Just like the asteroids in that film. Remember that film? It also happened in that film. So the Orange Lady tells the oversized kettle, "It was Thrawn who coordinated that mine attack." No shit, you frickin' dingus. Quick backflip, because here's Elliot Page with a very special Mad Goose wizard. And she's even put more of your makeup on now. Even though she has literally got no makeup bag. They get talking about what's going on with the totally evil bad guys and the New Republic. Oh, the Mad Goose wizard is a little bit upset because, well, he's actually missed quite a lot happening since he's been stuck on this planet. So he then asks her, "How did you find me?" To which Elliot Page will not answer. It might be because you doomed the entire freaking planet for Ezra, who actually sacrificed himself to save the galaxy in the first place. Oh, you undone all his hard work. She totally should have died in episode 1. "So what's new with you then?" asks Ezra. "Oh," says Sabine, "you know I've literally zero force abilities and I can't even move a cup. You know, I can't even feel the force. Well, Ahsoka took me on as her apprentice for some kind of reason." "Oh, that's great," responds the Mad Goose. "But where is she?" "Oh, that's complicated as well," says Sabine. But they better watch out though, because the Big Dog Granddad and Evil Blondie are hot on their tail. Let's head back to Big Daddy Thrawn and the Pootan clan, where he tells them, the Orange Lady has arrived somehow when having literally zero knowledge of where we were. can you use your bitch magic to locate her, please? And they're like, yeah, sure, let me get my cricket balls out. No need to, because I found her, guys. She's chilling on a bone, where the oversized Kel is having a bit of an issue, as he can't scan the planet for Elliot Page. So Ahsoka tells him, look, I'll just use my force telephone mind powers to get in contact with her. Hey, Elliot Page, pick up. But she's got zero force ability, so I won't be able to hear her. Wait a minute! She can hear Ahsoka by using the Force now, when she couldn't before and showed zero ability in doing so! Well, this is just utter garbage. Also, I freaking called it in the last episode. But the Bhutan clan have just located the Orange Lady, so Thrawn is like, gold-faced stormtrooper man, we found her. Now go kill her to utter death. Yeah, that's not gonna work, bro, because like, your mines didn't, the freaking Halo's turbo lasers didn't, and all the fighters that kept firing at her, they couldn't even land a single hit! What fantastic plot armor she truly has. Looks like it's all heating up now, guys. So let's go back to the totally not a Jedi, but is now some reason a Jedi, Elliot Page, who's in a giant woodlouse pod. But stop right there! There's Grandad and that evil blondie bitch over there. So they're in big trouble, and Grandad tells evil bitch Blondie, tell Thrawn we've located those guys. Go back now! Go back to him! Because Big Dog Grandad has different plans on this planet. And he's gonna do it on his own. Or they also have a bunch of samurai aliens that are now charging to kill the Mad Goose Wizard and Elliot Page. They're totally outnumbered and they are going to die. I mean, the chance of just two people defeating a horde of evil samurai aliens is beyond retarded. But surprisingly, Elliot Page can shoot a whole load of them, but none of them can shoot her. What are the chances of that? But here's evil Blondie too! So Elliot Page gets out ready to fight that bitch once more. Even though evil Blondie is far better than her in every freaking way. Ha! You would never guess this, guys, but Ahsoka has just landed on the planet and there's Big Dog Grandad. You know, the guy kicked her ass in episode 4, but remember, she had a few scenes of montage in episode 5, so it's now totally overpowered. Back to Elliot Page, and boy aren't they screwed, because they're totally surrounded. Wait a minute, it actually turns out that they are literally an entire army in themselves, as they begin tanning all those samurai aliens off with complete death. Wait, oh no, look out Mad Goose Wizard, here's the evil Blondie. So it's big fight time with Jedi powers, and even Elliot Page is now getting in on it. Oh man, I really hope she dies. Like seriously, it would be so fitting to have the one person responsible for all of this to straight up die. But crap, a whole bunch of stormtroopers have just arrived, which is hilarious as well, because like, what are they gonna shoot? In the entire Star Wars franchise, the only thing a stormtrooper has hit is his fucking head on a door. So evil Blondie tells them, fire at those utter dildos. And man, they are screwed. I mean, they're going to die. Like, really, wait, nope, sorry, Ahsoka, who ran off from a fight with Big Dog Grandad, has just arrived at the precise time she needed to save Elliot Page and the Goose Wizard. Deus Ex Machinas, they're so cool. It is the pinnacle of writing. 10 out of 10, cinematic history. Well, that caused a massive whoopsie-daisy, as now Ahsoka is fighting totally evil Blondie, and Elliot Page is killing every stormtrooper around her. Somehow. How's Thrawn taking all of this? Really well actually, because Thrawn's plan was to distract Ahsoka while the cargo transfer was completing, which is actually a genius plan. Well done Thrawn, because as soon as they bugger off, they are screwed. They cannot go back to their own galaxy. So he begins calling off the strike on the good guys, which are now looking a bit confused. As why did all those stormtroopers just run off like that? And hey look, there's evil Blondie too, and she's outnumbered, so just straight up runs away. That leaves just Ahsoka, Elliot Page, and the Mad Goose Wizard alive. But for some reason, Ahsoka doesn't bitch slap that stupid idiot for causing all of this shit. I mean, by now, you would dump her as your apprentice. She has shown zero loyalty. Nothing. Actually, she's consistently disrespected your wishes and your orders. Yeah, but give her a big old smile, why don't you? Episode finish. Man, this is Netflix level writing here. I mean, literally borderline Witcher Blood Origins level, which I must say was a way more entertaining show. I mean, not good entertainment, just utterly hilarious. This trash, on the other hand, is boring, lacks any substance, and is written entirely on plot convenience.